Today we're going over 2025 AMC 12B question number 20. A frog hops along the number line according to the following rule. It starts at a 0. If it starts at a 0 and then it moves to the next number 1 with the probability 1/2 and disappear with the probability 1/2. For n at the point of 1, 2, and 3, if it is at the point of n and then move to the next number with the probability 1/4 and n minus 1 for the previous number with the probability 1/4, disappear with the probability 1/2. This is the diagram showing this. For example, at the point of 1, it moved to the previous number with the probability 1/4, moving to 2 with the probability 1/4. The same thing for other points 2 and 3. So what is the probability that the frog reaches 4? A, 1/101, B, 1/100, C, 1/99, D, 1/98, E, 1/97. This is just 5 points starting from 0. The goal is reaching to the point of 4. We try to find the probability starting from here, reaching 4. We're going to do this way. We're going to denote the Pn be the probability of reaching 4 if the frog starts at n. For example, the probability reaching 4 starting at the 0 will be P0. The probability reaching 4 starting with 1 is P1. The probability reaching 4 starting from 2 is P2. And then P3. The P0 is the one we're looking for because it's just the frog start at the 0. We want to find the probability it reaches to the point of 4. We know, given condition, the probability the frog moved to 1 with the probability 1/2. So once you reach the point of 1, we follow the probability from 1 to reach 4 to get the probability P1. Therefore, the probability P0 is going to be 1/2 times P1. At the point of 1, moving 0 with the probability 1/4, moving to 2 with the probability 1/4. So we're going to pass the task to 0 and 2 to find out the probability reaching 4 from 0, the probability from 2 to reach 4, so that we just get the recursion from P1. We can do the same thing for P2, moving to the previous one, 1 with the probability 1/4, moving to 3 with the probability 1/4. At the point of 3, moving to 2 with the probability 1/4, moving to 4 with the probability 1/4. And then we just pass the task to 2 and 4 directly. But a P4, we already know that's going to be 1. It's already reaching the point of 4. So that's obviously the value is 1 for P4 then. And then we get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equation. We get a 5 variable from 0, P0 to P4. We obviously can solve this system of linear equation. 5 equations, 5 variables, we can solve for it. We listed all these equations on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equation, but the 5th one obviously already there. We can replace the P4 as 1. So we're going to substitute P4 into the 4th equation. Therefore, this one, we're going to get P4 disappear. This one become 1. So you get it here. And then we're going to substitute into the 3rd equation for P3. We're basically going backward. So P2 equal to 1/4 over P1 plus 1/4 times the P3, which is 1/4 P2 plus 1, 4. This is for P3 has been replaced. The third equation. And then we're going to simplify this equation, multiply by 16 on both sides. This will be 16P2 equal to 4P1 plus P2 plus 1, because all of these 1/4, 1/4, 1/16, 1/4, 1/4, 1/16, so that become coefficient 1. And then we're going to combine the P2, you get a 15P2 equal to 4P1 plus 1. You get another equation, equation 5. From the first equation, we're going to get a P1 equal to 2P0. From the second equation, we're going to multiply by 4. You get a 4P1 equal to P0 plus P2. And then we're going to substitute into the 6 into this equation. The 6 substitute into here. We're going to get the equation 8P0 equal to P0 plus P2. So we get a P2 equal to 7P0. We get another simplified equation. And then we're going to substitute the 6 and the 7 into 5. And then we get a 105P0 equals 8P0 plus 1. From here, we get a 97P0 equal to 1. And then you just get the P0. P0 means the probability starting at the 0, reaching 4, we find the answer. So the question asking for what is the probability that the frog reaches 4? And then we find the answer E then.